For today's art lesson, we are going to be painting the colors of the rainbow. I'm going to start with my paper nice and tall and vertical, and I'm going to paint vertical stripes, that's up and down lines, across my paper. I'm going to start with the first color, which is red. Remember, our rainbow colors are ROY G BIV. I'm going to paint with the side of the brush to get a thick line. Our paintbrush can paint two different ways. It can paint on its tippy toes to make a small line, or on the side to make a thick line. I want to paint all the way from the top to the bottom. Do not stop halfway in the middle of the paper. Make that red line touch the top and all the way to the bottom. Now to clean my brush, I'm going to swoosh it in some water and then swipe it on my sponge. I am now ready to go to my next color, which is orange. To get enough paint onto your paintbrush, you want to swirl it around in the paint a couple of times. You might have to go back for more paint. Just get a teeny tiny little bit of water. All it takes is a little bit of water to make that paint show up. If you get too much water, the color will start to fade. So just a little bit of water will get the job done. When you're painting your stripes for your rainbow colors, make sure you are keeping your colors nice and clean. You can use your sponge to clean the colors if they're starting to get dirty. Make sure your color stripes are also touching each other. Should they be on top of each other? No. Should they be far away from each other? Nope. They should be right up next to each other like they're holding hands. So make sure they're touching right next to each other. After yellow comes green. Again, make sure you go from the bottom all the way up to the top. Don't stop in the middle. Keep going. And remember, just a little bit of water will make that paint show up nice and bright. Too much water and the paint will start to fade. Just a little bit of water is all you need. Now the next color is going to be blue. Again, make sure it's just barely touching the green. That looks good. Make sure your stripes are nice and wide. We need to get 7 stripes across our paper. So you don't want them super tiny. You want them nice and medium sized. If they're too big, you won't be able to get all the colors in there. Now this color is indigo. Indigo is a tricky color because we don't have it already made in our paint palette. So what I need to do is mix a little blue with a little purple to get indigo. So I paint a little bit of blue and then I paint some purple on top of it, and that makes indigo. Now the next color, which is the last one, is violet. Violet can also be called purple. So violet is the last color in our ROY G BIV rainbow painting. Paint all the way to the edge of the paper, filling in all that space. When you're done, make sure you clean your brush and put all your materials away, and you are finished with today's part of the activity.